Go.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it.
You know, something I learned from that book is that at the crossroads, we shouldn't turn left.
It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling. But the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange, one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of—
What do you mean, bro? You can't just do that. You can't do that. Wifies, you can't do that. You can't. Surely not though, right?
A Google Drive link that when you enter, takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
Okay, this is so scripted, bro, right? This has to be scripted.
Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this.
Guys, I heard something.
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer,
I heard it. He stopped, and then there was 2 footsteps behind him. That means that there's an invisible player. I don't know.
Can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red
That's not
flag because this kind of
possible,
terrain
sir.
does
That's only
not
possible
generate
in
in
lush
caves.
caves.
Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this
Okay,
shrub,
what kind of
for
tree is
lack
that,
of a better
bro?
word. And after some
That is not a tree,
hesitation
bro.
and circling
You
around
are
it,
not
Avery
mining
decides
that
to
little,
try mining
that
the
little
tree.
fence
And he
and
does,
some
with
leaves
no
and
problem.
getting wood,
It looks
bro.
just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs, and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And
do you
I guess
mean?
he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here.
Yeah,
At some
yeah, you
point
tell him
though,
we can-
Avery's wish gets granted, and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery
still not
gets
natural.
larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally,
What is that?
Avery reaches
what is
the
that?
end.
What is that? What? What?
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything
won
in.
it,
The
bro?
room is a giant cave of green, with strange,
We got no
unnaturally
ghosts.
large
This
trees
guy is so
forming a
funny.
staircase
Well, that's not natural.
on the back wall. The floor is covered in a
ain't natural.
massive field of moss,
trees
scattered
aren't
with the
natural either.
strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads
why
down
those
the
trees look
cavern
so
wall,
fake.
being
Like,
careful
those are
not to
not
take too
the
much
actual trees
damage
that
while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe
Wait,
as he
if Avery
explores the
dies,
chamber,
it
and
won't
from
matter,
closer
'cause
up,
it's
we
not
can
hardcore.
see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of
Stacked on
spruce,
trees, stacked
mud,
on
and
trees.
oak. But the
That's a
question
great
here
detail.
is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain, obviously, doesn't generate naturally, so who made it, and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally, Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps,
Ooh,
but of course,
tunnel.
nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens.
What do you mean, wifies?
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped
the torches
out. Avery
he
stares
placed.
for a few seconds
Torches
and
he
continues walking.
Yo, that was
Another pair of torches
Hold
is
on,
gone.
wait, hold on. Why was
Avery
this
stares
so
for a few
obviously
seconds and continues walking.
like that was so obvious.
Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Where? I thought he was talking about the things in the cave. Where?
And then another.
Oh.
I don't know what
The
kind of
tunnel.
practical joke this is,
This is.
but I already heard you in the...
Oh. Yo, Avery, run! Avery, run! Okay, I got chicken skin now, bro. Stop.
I'm not scared of a game.
Me neither. No, stop. Okay, stop, please, stop. No. Stop the whispers. No. Stop the muttering. Stop it. Jump in. Stop it. Go in. We're ending. Okay. Okay. I know we're talking about, like, the screaming and all, or the whispering, but, are we also not going to talk about how Avery said, that he already heard, someone in the cave? I think I was right. I think I did hear someone. Yo, is he just gonna drown? Like, hello? Oh, there you go.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt
Okay, you weren't scared.
compelled.
Okay,
I've never felt
sure,
like that in my
buddy.
life. What is going on here?
We're gonna
Things
get
just
all
went
ads.
from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF,
I couldn't
and
even see
opening
anything.
it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created.
Wait,
Always
that's
thought that
different.
was a little strange,
That's
but
different.
I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He
Yeah,
found
it's
this
different.
computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. It wasn't censored in the previous.
I already know why. It's so easy. I bet you it's not Avery. It's another person. It's a random person.
Videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching, as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel.
wall?
He continues to navigate through the dark
Avery,
water,
bro.
the tunnel getting narrower
At the
and narrower
crossroads, don't
with
turn
no
left.
end in
What are
sight.
you doing, bro? GG, Avery.
Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the
it's
top to
Avery.
get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see
Avery.
tunnel
No, wait.
openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it.
Wait, now I can tell something.
The same
hold
no
on.
marker of
Hold on.
where to go, just
Before we continue on to what I just heard, now we know it's not scripted because Avery was confused. So it's not scripted.
tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it.
No.
The same sound
Please,
as when
no,
the
not
whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
Stop.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by
It's
him.
not funny.
When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice.
Did he say gamble? And did
Tunnel
he say
leads
roll
to
the
another
dice?
junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left. The tunnel continues. getting narrower
Wait, did he just go left twice?
and narrower
Wait, does he keep going left?
and narrower.
Are we still going left? Avery,
Till
did you not
finally-
read the book? Oh, he escaped. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
He finds himself in the oasis.
Yo, this music's actually
Avery
fire.
looks around the room.
Wait, that's the overworld. If he just got enough blocks, he can leave.
Strangely, almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around.
Wait, I
Nothing but
swear to God, if
trees
my
as
voice
far as
sounds
the
like
eye
really
can
high,
see.
I'd be so
For a
mad.
moment,
I'm gonna be
he
so
pauses.
mad because I don't like it.
Before
Anyway,
something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence
then
I
why'd
haven't
you say
mentioned.
that? Why?
Remember
How?
when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this.
Oh no, I told
It's
you.
almost
I told you I heard
impossible to
something.
make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now
I told
we
you I
know
heard
why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him,
Oh my God.
stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes
Yo, is
far
this
enough
guy the
away
smartest
and
person
unloads
in
the
the
chunk, the only way for the
Who is
hopper to
he?
be empty when he
Holy crap,
returns
who is
is
that?
if something loaded the chunk while he was gone.
Wait, guys,
And
did
then,
you notice?
whatever was following him, only way
notice?
for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while
Backup trap. This guy is the smartest guy in the planet Earth of planet Earth planet. This guy's the smartest person in planet Earth. He placed a backup trap in case the first one failed. Who?
he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap
Was
is set. Now,
dang, I thought he
it's
was gonna
time
say
to
was set.
explore.
Oh no! Stop that music. I don't like that. Stop the music. Actually, you know, the more I think about it, it's kind of fire.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
What?
What? Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But It turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely
right
hidden
there.
in the
Yep, right
corners of the screen are two other signs
back there,
Avery
right back
crossed
there.
earlier
I
in the
was literally back
recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones
Dude,
point in
what?
the same direction. And
Yo, I would've
he's
just
right.
thought that
if
it
you
was
line
just-
up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a
Wait. 1728.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
1728.
Location of the signs, you get this. So he's
That's
right,
the
all
left of the crossroads.
of them
Avery, don't do it. Avery, don't go. Avery. Avery, bro, no. Avery, don't go left of the crossroads.
point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point.
07
He
Avery.
also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of
Oh my
food.
God.
Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the
dispensing,
hopper, which
flowing
would
out.
be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells
the
us
monster
exactly
person
this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back
Go back right now.
with the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same
back.
position Avery placed
Go
them
back.
to plug the hole. Now that
Go
he's
back.
shaken off whatever was following him, Avery
Grass trap. Grass trap. Grass trap. I just had to check the grass trap, but it turns out that we're all good. The grass trap's the monster is
He
here.
sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see?
Oh wait, I think it's because if he sends it in chat, the weird person can.
I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
All right, and you said that you were compelled, bro.
Maybe I am scared.
It's simple. I'm excited to see him go to the crossroads. What's this fire?
The other sign was pointed head on.
I failed you
Ain't no way we got
so
this.
many times.
Ain't no way.
I
Failed you
committed so many crimes,
so many crimes.
and I was pretty sure of myself.
Wait, this is fire. Hold on, let's just listen to this.
Gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again. I thought that I could run away.
Avery walks through a tunnel. A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze.
More to say, more to say.
And slowly
way,
but surely, dead end after dead end.
Dead end.
Avery navigates through it.
To be somebody else. It's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost. Now
Wait, Avery's smart.
found again.
Avery's smart. Look at him. He's putting blocks right there.
Here I am. It's alright. Baby, I'm
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs
Yeah, was he
pointing to the
coerced, or
secret
did he
entrance
just jump
under
in
the
because
tree.
he was
Whatever this
scared?
world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says
this
he'll
should be
need a
easy
pen
for
and
you,
paper,
wifies.
and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage
Smart.
ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought.
Smart wifey.
From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It
Alright,
doesn't
wifey's put in the
immediately
decoder-
remind me of
the cipher-
anything, and plugging it
cipher.
into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And then he gets it.
Okay, this guy's just literally
I guess
the
it was
smartest
solvable.
person ever.
Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond
Yeah,
me,
true,
but the
like,
puzzle
yeah,
isn't
true.
over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock, but instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this, efficient.
Unfortunately for you, I have a pickaxe. Well, then why did you solve it if you could have just mined it? Avery.
And with that, he's, wait.
Wait. I
Who's
saw that too.
Durlord 3? For the first time in this
told you.
footage,
What did
Avery's
I
sensor
say?
bar lingers for
What
just
did
a
I
second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This
I literally said, it's not Avery, it's another person. Dorlord. Nah, actually, it's not Dorlord, it's Dillord. Dillord.
isn't Avery's name. This
Lord.
isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all.
Oh
But if
my
that's
God.
the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching as
Gotta keep
Durlord
watching.
walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the
Why is that cat's leg so long, bro?
village.
Yo, why is this music so fire? Okay, it's kind of creepy. Statue. Statue from Gorilla Tag. Wait, why is there grass in the building? Why are there? I mean, we've already seen grass in the caves. It's not like seeing grass in a building's any different. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Statue! Is he finally going up to the statue? The fountain? The baby? Oh wow! Oh my god! Wow! Wifies, I'm kind of scared. Can you come back? I need your narrator, bro. He's out of blocks. He's using glass. That's horrible. He found it. Oh.
It's empty.
Well, yeah, no, duh. What else would it be? Full?
This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned, if the
Sorry,
cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest, no lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
And then claim $1 million. It's alright.
Hello there.
Yo, chat. Do you see it? Yeah. Zooming in. Yeah, I know y'all see it now. I saw it because I'm not blind, but holy crap. Baby, here I am. Sorry. Ignore the noise in the back. Is that a trapdoor? Yeah, probably smart closing it. Na, 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 na. This music's actually fire. Lore. Rest assured it will not. Coming my A-word. Is that it? Oh. Okay, it's over. Oh, okay, never mind. Hey, I hope you know that my boy Daylord is not turning back. No, my boy Daylord is not turning back. He's not. Daylord is not going back. Oh, it froze? Oh, never mind. Yeah, smart. I would do that too. I'm just kidding, I'm not smart enough. Wait.
Mama, you took my house shirt. You took my house shirt.
God, can these people be quiet?
What is that? What's that noise? It sounds like something being eaten. Sounds like it's going nom nom nom. Oh my god. Another tunnel. Who expected that? But where's the person eating the other person? He's making it to the end. At the crossroads. Don't turn left. Daylord, at the crossroads. Don't turn left, please. At the crossroads. Don't turn left. Don't turn left at the crossroads. Oh my god, GG. R.I.P. 07 to Daylord. 07 Daylord. Also, subscribe to wifies. It's in the bottom left corner. No, the bottom right. Why is it so scary? Did I hear a shulker box? It's on Reebok, also Nike. It's on Reebok. No, not the noise again. It's the whispers. GG whispers. Is that water or is that a minecart? Why is there a minecart? What in the minecart? Holy crap, it's so dark. And he's officially blind. He can't see nothing. POV a blind person. POV a blind person. Is that heaven? Dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord, go in. You'll be free. Be free, dear Lord. Dear Lord, be free. Goodbye, dear Lord. Dear Lord, goodbye. I'll see you in heaven, bruh. He's leaving us. He's leaving us. Why is there screaming? I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see what. What is it? Wait, hold on, go back. Go back. You can see a little bit of yellow at the bottom and the top. But I don't know what that means. Yeah, I see some yellow at the top. Bro, what's wrong, bro? Dear Lord, what's wrong? No, you gotta go to heaven, bro. You gotta go to heaven. Nah, ain't no way he just runs back. Ain't no way he runs back. Oh, he didn't even go to the tunnel. He just went right. Where is he going? Where is he going? Is he... Where? Oh, it's dead end. Yo, G... Why is he digging in a wall? It's not gonna lead... What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? That doesn't make sense. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You... That... What? You can't just throw that plot twist at me. Don't turn left. Oh, he pasted it in. Dear Lord. It was Dear Lord all along. Yeah. Yeah. You mean Dear Lord? Dear. Dear. It was his dick. Oh, really? You didn't? Yeah, I thought you did. I know it wasn't you, bruh. Because I know that your black square editing is a lot better than that. Yeah. Oh. RVNAVERY. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? That's a great question. How did he know that Avery would find this world? To that I answer you, I think Dear Lord is Avery's cousin. But we already saw the comment. Avery didn't know. So he's probably not a cousin. No, not Avery. Avery did nothing. I wonder if Avery filmed him going into like the cave or whatever. And that's it. It's over. To wifies, I recommend you subscribe to wifies. He's a very great YouTuber. I totally didn't just subscribe. And yeah, also you should subscribe to his second channel. I totally didn't just subscribe. And yeah, I'll